Hi, Taurus. Don't kill me. I'm so happy to be back. I missed you guys terribly. I have been Goldilocksing it up while I'm traveling, trying to find the right accommodations, hopping from this place to the next, hopping cities. And, even the idea of opening the tarot decks was not a possibility at the time. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get into your reading. I'm back, and I'm so happy to be back. I saw a lot of you put your birthday dates up, and the Wi-Fi here is so choppy that I need to, the Wi-Fi has been another story. Trying to hook up the Wi-Fi, it being no good, going somewhere else, that being no good, and then and basically having to go to cyber cafes and stuff, and then they're so gross. They're so gross. Anyways, so let me just say that's what's been going on, and I'm having a great time. It's extremely hot. I will post some pictures, a few, but let's get on with your read. This is for May 10th to the 16th. Okay. So let's get started with the Lion Strider Tarot 5-card spread as usual. First card is the situation, second is you, third is what's surrounding you, fourth is the outcome, and fifth is the underlying energy. Every time I pull a card, I'll pull one from the bottom as a clarifier. As I said, happy birthday, guys. Happy birthday to everybody who's celebrating their birthday. Death. Happy birthday, Death. No, this is a wonderful card. And Two of Cups. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm just wanted to say I saw your messages, as I said, with a choppy internet, and that's where my story was going before I got amnesia. Having to look through the messages, and if I can't have that time and that peace and that centered energy to respond, I won't do a half-assed response. So to those of you that I missed, happy birthday. Love you all. Thank you for watching. I'm so happy to be back. I'm so grateful for you all to be still here and continuing watching my channel. All right, that's it. I'm going to zip it back to your read. This is for you. This card represents you, Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 2019. May 10th to the 16th, okay? Let's get a card representing you. Can we get a card representing Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to the 16th? Whoa. Okay, that was a side reading, fell from the bottom. The Fool card, a new adventure, clean slate, fresh start, an adventure, okay? And here we got the Hangman, the card of being stuck and sacrificing, and then heartbreak, loss, and disappointment. It looks like the way things have been going, when the cards pop out, that it's some kind of indication of what the reading's going to be about, more clarification. So I feel like this could be a situation where it might have been that, you going off on an adventure or you starting something fresh. Not everybody could come along. It might have left some kind of hurt feelings about this. Or it could be that there's an opportunity for some of you to begin something new, and you can't go because you're stuck, and that's going to lead to some kind of disappointment or loss. On the bottom, Page of Swords, it's collecting information. It's a nervous energy. Also a little bit of a stalker vibe there with the Page of Swords. Ooh, all right, here we go. So this is you, Three of Cups, and the clarifier, Five of Swords. Now let's get, ooh, okay, around you, Six of Pentacles, and the Hermit. All right. What is the outcome here, please? What's the outcome for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May. Oh, there's too many cards. Again, look, same three, except, okay, for some of you, it might be a Virgo, okay, because of the Knight of Pentacles and the Hermit. Again, new adventure, can't come along, maybe going their own way. Here we got another one, the ending of something, okay, Ten of Swords, ending of a toxic relationship, toxic situation. Two of Swords, indecision, stalemate, thinking about something where you're weighing your pros and cons, a moment of kind of stasis or stuckness until you decide. That's kind of like that Hangman energy there. But that's, again, feels like clarifiers. Let's go back to the main read as the outcome card. Well, can we get an outcome here for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from May 10th, sorry, I like my mom, May 10th to the 16th. What's the outcome for Taurus? There we go. I love it. All the cards are popping out. Ooh, 5 of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Going it alone. Speaking up, standing in your truth, cutting off what no longer serves you. And Judgment. All right, so here we see how many major arcana? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so for May 10th to May 16th, it looks like there really is going to be an end to something. We saw 10 of Swords, we see the Ace of Swords used for cutting away things, speaking up. And this Death card, we like the Death card. The Death is about the death of a situation that no longer serves in our best interest. Okay, it's an end of a karmic cycle. It's a new beginning. It's an ending and a new beginning. We kept getting the Fool card as well. Some new beginning. Could be also a Scorpio in your life. With the Two of Cups, this is about a soulmate connection, a relationship, a partnership, and I feel like there's some kind of connection or relationship that's come to an end. Just because we see so many Fool cards and 10 of Swords and things like that, speaking to, I feel like not everybody being able to come along, some being stuck, some being left behind. Okay, now you got the card of 3 of Cups in the U position here for May 10th to the 16th. This is the card of social gatherings, being social, dating, going out there, having fun, cocktails, girl squad, dating other people, nothing quite serious. It's very social, very light and frivolous, and it can also speak to reunions as well with the 3 of Cups, but definitely a time of celebration and joy and happiness and gatherings. Now, what's clarifying this is the 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords is in relationships, okay? If you're asking for forgiveness or someone's asking for forgiveness, it's forgiveness not being given. Okay, it's a card of humiliation, shame. It's a card of winning and losing in a kind of negative aspect, in a conflict kind of way, where you win at the expense of others, or you lose where it's kind of the odds are stacked against you. It's an empty victory and it's a brutal defeat. Okay, so where you're celebrating and you're having a good time, it looks like you're being social, but whatever's ended here in this past connection, you're not trying to hear it. You're not wanting to reconnect. You don't want to be forgiving. You're kind of just like, I'm doing my own thing and I'm having a good time. Finding possibly new social circles and new people that are more positive in your environment. Now, around you, you got 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is a card of generosity, reciprocity, giving and receiving. But what I like about this deck as well is that you see the bird at the top with the scales, and you see a bird at the bottom eating, and then you see a mouse that's waiting for their share. So negatively aspected, and I'm going to take it there because I see 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords speaking to conflict, right? The 6 of Pentacles surrounding you, it could be a card of exploitation, okay? Positively aspected, it's a generous card where people are all benefiting from the giving and the receiving. Negatively aspected, on a lower vibration, it's kind of this card of the person who's in the higher position, who's doing the giving, feeling like they're giving too much, feeling like maybe that whatever they do give, they get to decide. You know, it's quite up to them, and they don't want to be questioned on how much they give to this or that person. And the people on the receiving end could be feeling like, well, I should be getting more than this share, and the other person's gotten more than me, and this kind of conflict in that way. So the 6 of Pentacles, it looks like it's going to be some situation where it's not going to be quite even. Whatever is supposed to be dished out now, this could be an inheritance or some kind of payout here, looking like it's not going to be quite in your favor. Okay, clarifying this, you've got the Hermit card. The Hermit card could be someone by the sign of Virgo, but it's also about being reclusive, introspective, hanging out on your own, away from the crowd, keeping counsel with yourself, being very, as I said, introspective and trying to analyze and process things on your own time, alone, away from the crowd, the time of retreat. And very spiritual card as well. It's a card of wisdom as well. Now, in the outcome, you got Five of Pentacles. It looks like a card of, now, Five of Pentacles, you know, I've spoken about Five of Pentacles many times. It's a card of being left out in the cold. It's a card of lack. It's a card of lack of faith, lack of trust, lack of funds. Now, when I see that clarified by the Ace of Swords, that sword is about truth, victory, and clarity. It's a sword of communicating how you feel, and that sword being very sharp, and with the way you communicate, cutting off those who don't serve in your best interest, and also comes with a warning not to cut too deep or cut too much or not too aggressively. Be mindful of your speech, because it could cut off things that you might need in the future. So with the Five of Pentacles and around you the Six of Pentacles, it looks like could be that the outcome is that whatever you've been cutting off and that you've decided to go your own way with the Five of Pentacles. And I always say, you know, the Five of Pentacles is also about that rebellious aspect of a person who doesn't want the support, doesn't want to be involved, doesn't want the connection with whoever it is in that church that's offering, you know, shelter and food and whatever, because it's not really offering liberation or freedom or love. It's kind of just offering comfort in the immediate sense, but at the expense of, you know, other things that you have to demand, that they demand of you. So it's up to you. But the Five of Pentacles looks like, with the Ace of Swords, speaking up, communicating, letting people know how you feel, and possibly though missing out on something that's going on around you. Now, Judgment here is the underlying energy, speaking to a decision being made. Generally speaking, Judgment is an auspicious card. It's an epiphany, a wake-up call, something that, you know, has really shaken you up, woken you up to the reality of a situation where you cut through the BS with that sword and you're not falling for the same old crap anymore. So the Judgment card is really this card of feeling like you have made a decision based on your epiphany, based on your realization. And even if that leads to the Five of Pentacles in the meantime, it's kind of something that you've manifested through your speech, through your clarity, through seeing through the BS, okay? And deciding to do something that's right for you. All right, so let's pull an oracle card. This is Gabrielle Bernstein's Miracles Now. I'm going to take a card from the top and from the bottom. Can we please get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to the 16th, please? Can we get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to the 16th, please? All right. Sometimes no is the most loving response. Precisely, right? It's using that epiphany, that time, going, no, not again. It's not, no more. I am not going to take it anymore. All right, so we got that over here, and on the bottom, I welcome abundance, and I will pay attention to the guidance I receive. Beautiful. Taurus, whatever's going on here, it looks like you're having a good time. You're manifesting your best life here with the Three of Cups. It doesn't look very forgiving. It doesn't look like you're in the business of forgiveness right now, okay? It looks like you're kind of just like swordsing it up, okay? Cutting off what doesn't serve in your best interest and going, no, that's enough. I know your game, right? All right. This is the Wild Kuan Yin Pocketbook Edition. Let's pick a card real quick. From the top and from the bottom, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to the 16th, please. Can we get a card from the top and from the bottom for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to the 16th? Okay, here we go. the Divine Mother's love. If we don't trust our divine connection, we can feel like a lost child, uncertain, insecure, and afraid. Yet, when that child knows that the mother is always there, waiting, naturally stepping in when needed, but otherwise trusting in the child's ability to live his own life, then getting lost for a time is just part of the adventure. It is not frightening, it is freeing. Beautiful. So it looks like it's a freeing time of an adventure. We got that a lot, right? The Fool card with a new adventure. But it's saying you might be feeling like you're going your own way and being rebellious and doing all this, but it seems like there's a support system still there, possibly with your mother. And it's saying that it's just a time to get lost for a time. It's part of the adventure. It's not frightening, it's freeing. Okay, so we'll put that over here. And on the bottom, we've got be bold. If we have been taught to always settle for less than what we dream of, we may wonder if living a boldly optimistic life is unrealistic. But you are an adventurer, a divine explorer on the wild path of life. You have been created with those bold dreams in your heart, and you are meant to fulfill them with a loving encouragement and support of life. So this is both cards speaking to this adventure, right? Going on an adventure. All right, so let's leave this over here. And this over here. Hopefully you can see them like that. All right. Now let's pull a crystal reading card from Rochelle Sharman. It'll give us a crystal and a chakra to work with for May 10th to the 16th. Will you please get a crystal for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to the 16th, please. I really missed you guys. I wish I could speak louder, but you know, the walls are paper thin and the neighbors are snoopy. I think that's just my karma every time, everywhere I go. Here we go, clear quartz, purification. I love it. All right, and on the bottom, aquamarine, communication. Yeah, with that Ace of Swords, definitely. And that's just speaking to how you communicate, okay? Letting people know how you feel, but making sure that you listen when they're speaking and that you're not just waiting for a time to speak over their voice or to be able to speak without offending others. I don't think this is a problem that Tauruses usually have, but I'm just going to let you know. Also, it's related to the throat chakra. I think aquamarine could have more than one chakra. Let me check. Yeah, it's heart and throat chakra that needs healing. Let me check with clear quartz. Clear quartz. All. Okay, so this is purification in all chakras. Aquamarine, communication from your heart and from your throat, speaking and communicating and releasing everything that you've been holding in that's been weighing heavy on your heart and letting people know and articulating it without being offensive too much. Okay, let me just hear. The aquamarine crystal says facilitates clear communication, speaking truth from the heart, supporting self-expression, assists in connecting to and expressing your own wisdom and knowledge, soothes and calms the emotions. It says, exactly, am I speaking my truth? Am I in personal integrity? How do I receive what others are saying? Am I able to listen or be heard without interruption? Do I feel the need to interrupt, interpret, or challenge others when they communicate? The key to mastering honest communication is to express your truth from your heart. Communication can also be about how willing you are to listen to someone else's truth. Be sure to be present and open when listening and allow others to express clearly their truth without judgment. Clear and loving communication is the foundation to healthy relationships. You may also be encouraged to resolve a current conflict through positive, loving communication. As you embark on this empowering journey, know that the Devas of Aquamarine are supporting you. All right, and now clear quartz. Opaque to translucent, related to all the chakras. Amplifies, stores, transmutes, transcends, and retains energy. Moves light and energy into and out of the body as it clears and cleanses the energy field. Enhances and amplifies intentions. Amplifies and deepens a love and wisdom from the universe. Allows a deep sense of clarity in your life. Okay, so it says, open and allow the Devas of clear quartz to bless you with their powerful energies of purification as they assist in clearing away any negative and toxic energy from your mind, body, and spirit. You are encouraged to actively work with a clear quartz crystal to support your cleansing and purification process. There is a strong chance you could feel drawn to the ocean for a swim, or even a relaxing salt bath to revitalize your spirit. It is time to let go of all the old energy that has been weighing you down as you transform the old and make way for a new, vibrant, creative energy in your life. And that's that Death card right there, transforming the old and making way for the new, vibrant, creative energy in your life. All right. So next, we're going to pull a card from the Work Your Light Oracle cards. Now, this is from Rebecca Campbell as well. Rebecca Campbell, sorry. Yeah. I haven't touched my tarot decks in a while. Like, it's been like 10 days, and the last time I opened them up was 3 days ago. So I have a little bit of amnesia here. Alright, this is for Taurus. May 10th to the 16th. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we please get some guidance, please, for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh, there we go. Unbound. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. Beautiful. So I'm going to put this here, clear quartz, next to here. And then I'm going to put this here. All right. And on the bottom, soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Beautiful. So put this here. Just going to move this up. Move this here. All right. Let's read that. So Unbound, and these are in different parts of the book. So let me look it up. '94. It's time to release old soul stories that have been playing out in your life. They are coming up to be healed. There has never been a safer time to clear these patterns than right now. Take a look at patterns in your life that you are ready to release. Ancient vows and contracts that your soul made that have an expiry date. It could be a vow of silence or chastity or poverty. It is time to unwind from them. This is a life in which you free yourself from trauma of lives past. What old ways of being have an expiry date? When you name them, you claim them, and they stop holding power over you. When acknowledging these old patterns, it is also important to acknowledge how they, for example, a soul pattern of playing small caused by a soul fear of being seen or sharing your voice would have served you by keeping you safe. In order to grow, you now need to soften by receiving and calling in support. It's time to unbind from the old ways of being that are no longer sustainable. Work your light activation. Hold the card on your heart and say, I release all old soul stories, vows, contracts, and patterns that are no longer aligned with who I am here to be in the present time. I carry the lessons, growth, and gifts, but I no longer choose to live the same story. May I be unbound, forever unbound. Now let's read Soul Family. And that is 82. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. It's time to call in your soul family and support team. People who get you at soul level. People who are the same kind of weird as you. People who are your chosen family. They are coming and they are looking for you. If you haven't found them yet, this is a sign that they are close by. But in order for you to find them and recognize you when they do, it is important that you stop dimming your light and truly let yourself be seen. If you've already found them, then you are being called to let them support you and perhaps also assemble a wider support team. Your support team can consist of all types of people, such as a therapist, coach, mentor, or healer. Tune into what kind of support you need now. Work your light action. Call in your support team now. All right. Final oracle card for the day. This is the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Can we please get one last oracle card, one last message for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for May 10th to the 16th for guidance, please. Can you please get one card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus from May 10th to the 16th, please? And these are very short, so I'll check the bottom too. Okay, so I'm going to move some of this stuff over here. Underlying energy over here with Judgment, and the one on the top, demonstrate love. Find out what is important to the people you love and act on it. And then the one on the bottom, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. And that's to do with aquamarine as well, with the heart healing and with the throat chakra healing. So let's see, make some room here. I think you can still fit here. Like that. Perfect. Okay, let me read those. They're very quick. Demonstrate love with number 48. Sometimes people give clues about what is important to them. It could be listening when they have a lot to say, taking a walk, helping with chores, or planning to go on a vacation. Paying attention to what others are telling us can help us understand how to love them better. That wasn't me, that was a typo. Okay, I keep forgetting about this typo here. Number 18, embrace your emotions. Don't push down your feelings or judge your emotions. Feelings and emotions are part of who you are. Allow yourself to feel what is going on for you. Your feelings signal you to the truth of a situation. Take positive steps to determine why you are feeling the way that you feel. All right, so Taurus, that was your reading for May 10th to the 16th. It looks like there is a lot of release here, releasing from past traumas, from past karmas, going your own way, speaking up, cutting off what no longer serves you, and here feeling very social and celebrating as well. The only thing is, don't forget to remember that you have a soul tribe that you can call in for support, as well as needing this kind of ability to communicate how you're feeling and not pushing down your emotions, and making those boundaries with no being the most loving response. It looks like you're on the right path. It's just that there is some kind of, very sticky situation here that's making you feel like you need to cut it off and release yourself. And you're on the right path with that. The only thing I would say is that you still have support. It looks like you have spirit support and you're being divinely guided here. So do enjoy your time. And remember, all the minor arcana cards are very changeable. As soon as you change your mind about things, they will change as well. But this is a time for purification of all your chakras and heart healing and throat chakra healing, speaking to, communicating how you feel, releasing pent up frustrations and emotions. And if you need to go solo and cut off, those that no longer serve in your best interest, do so. But it looks like you still have support. In spite of feeling like you're going solo, there's still support for you down here, okay? With these two cards. So good luck with your adventure. Good luck with your social celebratory time. And also, good luck with releasing all that negative, old kind of karma and traumas that you need to get rid of. And that's pretty much the story for everybody. But that's it for now. And I'll talk to you guys very soon. Thanks for watching. Missed you guys. Happy birthday to everybody. Happy belated birthday. Talk to you very soon. Bye, guys.